Let's begin with another main topic: how to integrate internet-based materials into language curriculum design. That's important here because now everything nowadays is getting virtual. As you could see, you and me are going virtual. I mean, where you could see the use of technology, especially here. Our purpose is not language learning, though. But on the other hand, if you happen to see on internet now, the classes are going virtual, where you could get, language classes online from native speakers. And this is how it's emerging as a big industry, right? Where you can, you will have some online vacancies where you could apply as EFL teacher, and you could have students from China or in the Arab world, or I mean, in other countries. So this is how everything is becoming virtual. And similarly, the art of language teaching is also becoming virtual, where the use of technology is becoming all the more important, right? And we will examine this main topic. We've got some issues to raise and then address under this main topic: how to integrate internet-based materials into language curriculum design. This is an introductory session where I would just like you to reflect before we discuss the main other topics of this main topic. So I would just like you to take a little pause and think before watching the rest of the video, to think in what way technologies can help promote second language acquisition. And another question to be thought: how is the language different used on internet is different from the language we use, the language we teach through textbooks, or the language we use ourselves in our daily lives. Another way, just think, how can computer be used to teach vocabulary and grammar? Have you ever experienced yourself teaching grammar or vocabulary or some other pronunciation skills with the help of computers? So just take a little pause and continue to think, what are the role of teachers and students? This is important here. As like I said in the beginning, everything is getting virtual nowadays. Language classes are going virtual. I mean, where students are taking lessons from native speakers sitting in China, native speaker sitting in England or America giving lessons, and they are paying them. So this is how it's emerging as an industry. So what's the role of the relationship between teachers and students in technology-based classroom? So for example, if you are employing technology, computers, making the use of internet in the classroom, it's important to look at the relationship between student and teacher, which needs to be redefined and re-understood, because this desires a different role. I mean, where teachers, might have to take departure from teacher-fronted classrooms to the student-centered classrooms. So just take a little pause and think about these questions here before we discuss, the main other topics of this module. Right. Initially, just I want to problematize some of the important issues here. As like I said before, internet has become important feature of language classroom, and where we've got some authentic materials on the website. I mean, if you go online, you could have some specific websites where BBC English, ESL Cafe. There are a number of thousands of websites where you could get information and how to plan the lessons, how to divide the units of work, or how to enhance your own pedagogical practice, right? So Again, the key question needs to be understood is the role of the teacher, how to select and adopt those materials. In order to make decisions about selecting materials from the internet, what we first need to keep in mind is just to understand the needs of our students, their political, social, and religious or ideological. I mean, they don't go against their ideological or political needs. And this is how we can make the use of internet in 4 areas of language teaching, for example, listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And this is what we will continue to discuss under this main topic of integrating internet materials into language curriculum design.